Yeah, almost half of the TEDx is over. So, what is your feeling of TEDx? What do you feel about the city, about the people here, about the organizing team, about the speakers, about the whole thing?
I think the TEDx event has been an extraordinary event. I think Rube has done an amazing job in organizing the event and his team and keeping to the spirit of what TED is, and really try to take what TED is but infuse it with a lot of local ideas and a lot of local flavor, which is what the platform was initially made for, is this idea that communities anywhere in the world can organize their own conference around ideas.
Okay. So, how about Chennai? Do you like Chennai?
And I've only been in Chennai less than 24 hours, and I've really only seen the IIT campus. But I love India, and this is my second time here, and I fell in love with it the first time I was here. And I'm originally from South Africa, and I'd always wanted to come to India.
Okay. And South Africa has always got this India connection.
Exactly. There's a lot of similarities in culture and people, and so I feel very at home in India.
Okay. And I'm also part of a thing called a book club, Masala Chai book club. So is there any book that inspired you? What is your journey in TED? When did you get started in TED? When did you join TED? And what's been the journey from then to till now?
I'm a bit of a gypsy at heart, so Shantaram is one of my favorite books. Shantaram.
Shantaram, okay.
And I started at TED. I've been going to TED for years. In my 20s, in fact, I used to write into my job description that I'd only take a job if they let me go to TED once a year. And then I stopped going, and I was reintroduced to TED through a TEDster, a friend of mine, and I started working on the TED Prize and the Pangea Day TED Prize. And then when the Pangea Day ended, Chris Anderson asked me if I'd stay on and work with him on an idea around how we could take this enthusiasm for TED that had blossomed across the world, because TED Talks were now on the line for free, and how everybody wanted to host their own TED conferences, and how we could do that in a way that would open source TED. And so he asked me to come up with an idea, and so we developed the TEDx program.
Okay. So it's you who proposed the TEDx idea?
It was a combination of Chris Anderson and myself, and we evolved it as a
brilliant
strategy
idea
together.
It's a very brilliant idea.
It took a lot of risk and a lot of chance, and we definitely had a lot of questions along the way, and there are guidelines, and there's a lot of thought about how many guidelines to create and how flexible to make those guidelines that would both control the brand but also give the local organizers the opportunity to localize it. I think that.
Yeah. So how did you come up with this name of TEDx? I mean, a lot of thinking should have gone behind the name. I'm interested in how things are being named as. What is the origin of name? What is the etymology of the name? How did you come up with that X part? How did you decide, okay, let's add an X to it and take it all over the web? How did you come up with that?
Well, it was definitely an ongoing process. There were a lot of brainstorms and a lot of thought went into it.